Bow, bow, bow. There it is. Too loud? Is this good now? How's this working for sound? Is that better? Cool. Thank you, Connor. What up, Connor? What up, Matt? How y'all doing? Hey, what up, Nomable Movie King? Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Patreon live stream hangout. Remember live streams? Those used to be a thing. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it'll grow as it goes on. Unfortunately, I have a hard out today. I have to stop the stream like right at 1 because there's a bunch of birthday stuff going on for our friends. And so, like, right at 1, I got to take off and go pet some hairless cats, I guess, is what I'll be doing later today. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay Garfield, your first month as a patron. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks so much for signing up. I'm just unpackaging some phone charger. But thank you. What made you decide to go ahead and be a patron? Did you want to see the blood and guts? It threw me off for a second. I was like, oh, no, that's Lindsay. All right. Hey, Ashley. How's it going? Oh, it's your first month too, Movie King? Yeah. Nomable. I don't recognize your name as well, so maybe you're new. Welcome, everyone. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. That's my number one goal on the channel is to be funny. I don't know if it's to be funny or to be informative. They battle. They battle each other for what's the most important to me, but it's definitely a priority is to be funny. What up, Cataniago? How are you? Hey, Anthony Green. How's it going? Oh, just watching under a different account. Okay. And Bolick, what up? How's it going? I did glance at my Post-it when you walked in. Still there. Oh, yeah, that Final Destination 5 nonsense. Dude, man, they've been age-restricting some videos lately. I keep waking up to emails saying a new video's been age-restricted. They hit up Saw 5, which I hate it when they age-restrict the Saw releases because those are the ones that were edited to be okay and separate from the explicit ones. And then they age-restricted the Thing prequel too, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'll leave that posted to you. So, I don't know if someone's just going around my videos and flagging them to be a dick or what, but, ugh. You pay 10, how do you get to the playlist? Oh! I forgot that there's, like, a playlist aspect of that. I need to get someone to be in charge of my Patreon because it's starting to get big and I don't want to like mess up rewards. I will post that soon, Movie King. Yeah, it'll just have old streams on it, which I'm sure you're aware that that's what's on them. But yeah, I'll get that posted soon. Let's see. One of your comments has over 800 likes. Nice, Nomable. What'd it say? What was the popular comment? Oh, you didn't like Final Destination 5, Lindsay? It might be my favorite. That might be my favorite of the series, honestly. I think it's just the best made. I really like the cast in it. Yeah, that's what I thought, Connor. I was like, I don't remember the Thing prequel being that bad. So that worries me if they're going to fucking age restrict that. What the hell else are they going to go and slap that restriction on? It sucks, man. It sucks. I know Nightingale. I think I've heard of it, but I've definitely not seen it. Godzilla's probably out of my wheelhouse. There's too much. There's too much to it for me to get into. How's my broken toe, Inky? Oh, thanks for asking. It's, I guess, healed now. It still hurts if I move it a weird way. So I'm just, at the age of 30, I'm expecting that if I have a pain like that, that's just going to be my life from now on. So, yeah, I just expect that to be part of me now. It's not that bad. I figure I can, if I ever need to feel pain for whatever reason, I can just crunch my toes together. And it's like, oh, yeah, there it is. Connor, did people give me shit for saying clear during Final Destination? Some people did, yeah. There was a weird amount of comments being like, why are you saying Claire like that? I was like, all right, buddy, go watch the movie. Yeah, Lindsay, Bill Hader is incredible. We actually recorded our It review yesterday. It won't come out until the embargo's lifted, so I think that's when the movie actually comes out. But our It review is all filmed. Chelsea will have to do a little bit of editing, but yeah, you guys will get. It's a long fucking review. It's maybe an hour 40 podcast episode, hour and 40 minutes long of a podcast episode. So hopefully you like it. We get, we talk about it. I've seen the movie twice, so I was able to talk about it extensively, having seen it twice and really burned into my brain. I mean, I fucking loved it. Let's see. Hope Saturday is treating me well. I'm going to be petting some cats later, so that's cool, and playing some games with friends for a birthday thing. So, yeah, it'll be good. Unfortunately, there's always like oh man, I'm kind of behind on my work, so it's hard for me to enjoy things sometimes, knowing that like I have work that needs to be done. But hey, shut the fuck up. I'm already awake, phone. Extended cut of Midsummer. I think they're only playing it this weekend, aren't they? And this weekend's too busy for us, man. I can't. I won't be able to make the screening for that, which Chelsea's heartbroken over. She fucking loves Midsummer. And I loved it too, but Chelsea really loved it, and we're sad that we're not going to be able to see that extended cut, especially since I hear that it's not going to be on the home release. What? What is that, man? Oh, I got a new chair too. It's a Secret Lab. It's not sponsored or anything. I just bought it, but it's nice. It's a real nice chair, and every time I sit down in it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what life can be like. It's great. Yeah, Movie King, we'll definitely have It Chapter 2 and Pet Sematary kill counts. Well, nominable, they're hairless cats, so maybe I won't even smell like them when I come home from petting them. What up, Jarvis? Was It Chapter 2 a good length? I was fine with it. It's 2:45. It's 2 hours, 45 minutes. I think it's fine. Like I said, I saw it twice. Neither time was I like, this should be shorter. But I'm sure some people will feel like it could be shorter. It's got a lot of movie to figure out, a lot of movie to put in there. Nominable, Fire Emblem is not me. That is, I don't have the time to get into games like that. So unfortunately, when they talk Fire Emblem, that goes straight over my head. Can't partake in any discussions like that. They have their own Facebook chat, their own Facebook group chat, all of our friends who play it. And I'm not in that group chat. That's fine with me. I'm not in that group chat. I'm not in the group chat for Outlander either, because I haven't watched that show like everyone else has. When you were here in Toronto, did you visit the house? They filmed the Neibolt house interior shots? No, Ashley. We didn't have too much time outside of all the wrestling stuff we were doing. The only thing that we did extraneously was we went to Casa Loma, which was fucking awesome. I mean, we mentioned that in the Ready or Not podcast because they filmed parts of that movie there. And yeah, Casa Loma was one of my fucking favorite things, dude. I loved it. And we were there for like 3 or 4 hours and wish we could have been there for longer. Oh, that's the area you're in? That's awesome. What up, Lindsay? Yeah, we did. Yeah, me and Found Flicks have done, as Anthony said, I did that What's Your Favorite Scary Movie, the one episode of it with him. So that's a video on my channel. And then, yeah, we did a, like, kind of poor audio quality commentary track for, what was it, like Bedeviled or some shit? It was real bad. Oh, see you, Lindsay. In earlier kill counts, I used to claim... Oh, hey, Jonathan, asking about the fair use claim before videos. Basically, my YouTube managers were like, that's not doing anything. It's like, they don't care. It doesn't help when we make a copyright claim dispute. It's not a thing. So just get people into the video instead of having this 15 seconds at the top where you're talking with a useless disclaimer. I was like, all right, that's what you guys say. What's up, Sothark? Sothark? Yeah. Evil's Death Azul. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Any cool fan mail lately? We got okay. Hey, you know what? The PO box video is finally getting posted tomorrow on Sunday. PO box video coming out. All I have to do to finish it off is go through and blur some addresses that kind of appear on camera. I want to make sure that they're all privacy's all good, but that'll be coming out tomorrow. We filmed that back in April. So it's been a minute since we filmed it, but I'm excited for it to come out, and that'll be cool. And then as far as other mail that we've gotten since then, I have a pile of fucking packages in the living room just sitting there, because I think what I'll do is after the P.O. Box video comes out, I'll just do a live stream video on my phone of me opening stuff, and that'll be it. Because I can't, clearly it took me forever to edit together the P.O. Box video that we shot. So I can't do that repeatedly. It just takes too long to make it. But, oh, Nomable, oh no. Alex Hirsch accidentally posted your fan mail on Twitter with your home address very visible. Yeah, I'd like to avoid that. I would like to avoid anything like that. David Coons, what up, man? Return of the Living Dead franchise. Maybe one day. I don't know, but thank you. I have not seen Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Movie King. A lot of movies came out right around the same time, so we weren't able to see them all, unfortunately. We chose Ready or Not and It. I mean, we had to see It, and I really wanted to support Ready or Not, so those are the ones we saw. We missed Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I think there was something else that came out that we didn't get a chance to see, but next month we want to do a drinking game to Toxic Avenger, suggestions on what you should drink to. Jeez, Anthony Green. I don't know, man. I'm out. I'm so rusty on my drinking game. Hey, Matt, you saw my tweet about liquor stores closing earlier. Yeah, they're open later in America. You can buy alcohol until 2 a.m. in most places in America. It's like 2 a.m. is the cutoff time. So if it's like 1 and you're still partying and you're like, oh, we're running out of alcohol, you get to that store because you can, and you can buy that alcohol. I was so fucking pissed in Toronto. It was after the show, I think. It was after, and like, I wanted to just have some beer in my hotel room. Just wanted to pick up a 6-pack, have some beer, watch a movie. No, it was 11 and I couldn't fucking buy alcohol anywhere. What the hell, Toronto? Was it because it was Sunday? Or is that an everyday thing? I don't know. I was pissed, though. I was furious. Because I walked around to a bunch of different places until I, learned that, no, there's no possibility. There was, I think a bar I could have gone and drank there. But I didn't want to drink there. I wanted to drink in my hotel room, damn it. So, yeah, I was angry. Connor, you're still miffed that John Krasinski closed down a bridge just outside your hometown? Oh, no. Quiet Place 2. Well, I hope it's good. I hope the movie's good. I'm excited to see it. Do I follow any online horror ARGs? I don't. I love my job. I love that I get to do cool things related to my job. Here's the thing, though. My job takes up all my time, and so I don't get to do a lot of games I want to play. I don't get to watch a lot of TV shows that I want to watch. TV shows are what have suffered the most from the time commitment of Dead Meat because, a season of TV is a lot of hours to sit there and watch something, and I don't have those hours, unfortunately, so I am unable to do some things. It's the trade-off, man. It's the trade-off. Although I need to make time for Mindhunter because Chelsea was like, I'm going to watch Mindhunter with or without you. And I was like, no, I want to watch it. So I need to make time to watch it or else she's gonna go off and do it on her own and I'll be sad. Hey, Lindsay. What's up? What up? Hayes 2 at work but dropping in. Don't get fired. Gin and tonic, Jonathan Ramirez. Gin and tonic's all right. Oh, Bolik, you didn't like Ready or Not? I loved it. I mean, it wasn't scary, but things aren't really too scary to me. I thought it was hilarious, though. I thought it was super funny. Liquid Control Board of Ontario. Well, the LCBO can fuck right off. Stupid. Weekdays it's 10 p.m. Sundays it's 6. Really? What? Drunk Patreon chat? No, man. I don't drink that much now. I drink on pay-per-view days. Those are my days that I get to drink a lot, and not much else because I'm doing my almost daily workout, with Orange Theory. I try to go, my goal is 6 days a week. It usually works out more like 4 or 5, but yeah, I can't be drinking and doing that every day because kind of working against yourself there. Yeah, Patreon group workouts there. We can do that. Let's all get swole. Hey, Mars, be safe. My sister's in Florida. She's in the Tampa area. From her posts, it seems like she's going to be fine. It altered course, so she'll be all right. So I hope you're okay too. Oh yeah, I forgot who sent me this Be Good People mug with the fucking golden chainsaw and machete on it. It's so great though. I love it. It's my preferred mug size. Actually, speaking of working out videos or working out online, I remember before Dead Meat was a thing, and I was thinking about launching a personal channel separate from Practical Folks. I was curious if it could be all-encompassing and include horror movies, fitness videos, and news and politics. I wanted to cover all three. And so my earliest ideas were I'll start with one of those things, and then after a while add another. Only the problem was it'd be weird for one channel to do all those different things. So maybe I'll just start with a horror movie channel, and then after a year try to do a fitness channel too. And so I started with Dead Meat, and it just blew up and didn't leave any time for anything else. But if I didn't have to sleep or eat, that's what I would do, is have 3 separate channels about those things. That would be like a dream job. But clearly Dead Meat takes up way more time than expected. But that'd be great. I would love it. A direct hit or a rake? I don't know what rake. I mean, I can figure out what rake means by context clues, but you want to see how much I can deadlift? Fuck. I don't know, my max. I know that at Orange Theory when we deadlift, I just go for the 80s, the 80-pound dumbbells, so at least 160. Deadlifting's one of my favorite workouts, dude. It's my favorite because it's all about that butt, and I'm I got the butt for this. You're writing a paper on Ready or Not for film appreciation? Oh, cool, Mars. That's awesome. How do you send stuff to us, Bolicht? We have a P.O. box. The address is in all the podcast descriptions. So just go to one of the podcast videos. The address to the P.O. box will be in there. How to survive a horror movie workout? That'd be great, Ashley. Pull-ups are key to that. You got to be able to pull yourself up to something. And I feel like a lot of people can't do pull-ups or think they can't do pull-ups. And that's one of my problems with Orange Theory is we never do any pull-ups. There's not a pull-up bar. We use the TRX, they call it. It's the bands with handles that you pull yourself from an angle to upright with. It's not the fucking same, dude. It's not the fucking same. Deadlift. The workout begins with a warm-up. Do a Patreon chat while adding Orange Fitness. Do I struggle to keep a routine working for myself? It's, I am thankfully just naturally inclined to get all this work done, and I love what I do, so it's easier for me to do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it without this giant whiteboard that I maintain. Looks like I've got 2 weeks. It covers about 3 weeks worth of time. I'm almost down to the bottom of this set. And so after this, I'll take a picture of it, wipe it down, and start at the top again and rewrite everything. This keeps me on track and lets me figure out exactly what needs to be done when to meet all my deadlines. I rarely am able to adhere to every single thing I plan on the schedule. I usually end up, because I mean, what are we at now? Saturday 8:31. Clearly, I have stuff from Tuesday 8:27 I haven't crossed out yet. So, it's a goal. The schedule is a goal, and if I'm able to meet it, that's great. If not, I just adapt. But I definitely need something like this to plan ahead, make sure I have the time to get everything done, and make sure I know what my assistant editors are doing and their availability and when they're able to do things. So, yeah, that's the way that I do it. I need to schedule myself like that. See, going across the coast. Oh, okay, what Irma did to the West Coast. Got it. Hey, Sam G, what up? Yeah, running upstairs. Yeah, that's another good one, Ashley. Yeah, you got to do pull-ups and running upstairs. Samara Weaving does pull-ups well and Ready or Not. When does she do that? Is it out a window or up a ladder? I guess she's kind of doing it up the ladder, right? Monkey bars are hard, man. Monkey bars are real hard. Are those faces? Oh, yeah, there's faces up there. It's from when I worked at Fox. It's the dudes from New Girl and then Will Forte and Kristen Shaw from Last Man on Earth. They're my friends. Hey, Jordan. You'd have that stuff in an Excel spreadsheet, Ashley? Well, I like to cross stuff off. Crossing off is very satisfying to me on a deep level, so I like to have something that I can cross off. And then to just maintain a record, that's why when I first write it out, I take a picture, and then when I'm right before I erase it, I take a picture. Jordan brings a party. Sam, you're in that hurricane too? You're leaving tomorrow? What, evacuating? Jeez. I mean, Miami, yeah, that's probably in the danger zone, maybe. Crawl. Crawl's the other movie that I was trying to think of earlier where I wanted to see it in theaters but didn't get a chance to. So Crawl and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark are two newer movies that I didn't get a chance to get out to the theater to see, unfortunately. Or go back to your D&D game, South Ark. Well, are you fucking up the game by not being there, dude? Don't mess up your fellow players. Oh, God, have you ever seen the thing that's like how Lord of the Rings is a D&D campaign? It's so funny because it's like everyone's together, and I think like in the second movie when everyone splits apart, it's because everyone's schedule got too busy, so they had to schedule different games for different people. And then it was something about like how the player who plays Gandalf left town or something, so they killed off his character, but then they moved back and they're like, oh, we can bring you back as Gandalf the White. It's so funny and accurate for people who have played D&D campaigns. What's a state that I haven't been to that I want to visit? I've been to most states. I haven't been to Oregon, actually. I don't think I've been to Oregon, so I'll say that one because I definitely want to visit Portland. It does seem as though things are a little wild there. See, yeah, Oregon seems like it's got a lot going on, man. But I still would very much like to visit it. I think I've been to like most other states that I might want to visit. Because I've been through the whole like top of the country. Colorado I've driven through. I'd like to go visit properly though. Maine, I'd like to see Maine. Never been up there. Crawl is shockingly sitting at 82. I heard that it's super fun. That's all I heard about it, is that it's a fun movie. So I would love to see it. I've not seen how Monty Python is a Holy Grail is a D&D campaign. That makes sense, though. Will I return to Sunday kill counts? Dude, I'm too busy, man. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I'm barely able to make, like, the Reanimator kill counts. Not done yet. That has to be done before Friday. That I can't. It's too much. There's too much shit going on. Oh, that's funny, Connor. Yeah, the DM builds a world and none of the players take it seriously. That's like me playing D&D and D. Well, Lindsay, be safe. Oh, cool, Jarvis. Do you like LA? I love it here. Oh, a Stephen King tour in Maine would be fucking cool for sure. Yeah, I mean, if I ever got up to Maine, I would definitely do that. Yeah, listen to that D&D. We just did a uh we did one of those things where we had to have separate people doing different episodes, and so Chelsea and I did an episode, and Grussel made it awesome. We went to a music festival in it, so it's really fun. It's a lot of jokes that, like, if you're not into classic rock, you might not get. But me, Chelsea, and Grussel just sit, like, no one shares the same bond of humor as me, Chelsea, and Gressel. Like, out of all my friends, everyone I love, no one, like, the three of us lived together for a year where it was just the three of us, and just our interests overlap in a way to where the three of us, I think, just have a, like, perfectly congealed sense of humor that plays off each other. And it was so fun to just do an episode with the three of us. I love Gressel so much. Dude, Anthony, I am stoked for Reanimator 2. That episode's going to be probably close to 30 minutes, too. I filmed it. That's actually why I shaved, because here, I'll show you guys what I did. I did that, yeah. With the massive glare on the glasses. But yeah, this is why I shaved. I'm sure every comment is just going to be about that, but that's fine. Reanimator will have a ton of censoring, though. That just a ton of censoring. It's going to suck. People are going to complain, but whatever. I need that video to be monetized, man, with all the work that's going into it. So at least you all will be able to see the explicit version. Matthew, Hellraiser probably won't happen. It's definitely won't happen this year. We'll see if it gets to it next year. There's like 10 of those, though, so it's a big problem. I've not seen Horns with Daniel Radcliffe. I've never heard of that, actually. Have I ever been outside the U.S.? I've only been to Canada and Mexico. I've never been overseas. Dude, Bride of Reanimator is crazy at the end. The end is so insane. I was just doing some research for my rewrite before this live stream started. The number of makeup artists who they have on that is crazy, because they have K and B, which is like Greg Nicotero, Howard Berger, and Robert Kurtzman. They have them. They have John Carl Beekler. They have Screamin' Mad George. It's crazy. They're all working on that movie, just doing different stuff. The dude is just a scientist with a needle. No, what? No, Herbert West is the best. He's so good. Oh, God, the dog who like the shake. Was that Crampton's breakout role? It's Crampton's best known role for sure. And yeah, she said she got other horror movie roles after it. I mean, it was kind of the first thing for all of them. It was the first big thing for all of them. They all came from a theater background. So they were not only the actors, but the director too was a stage director. And I mean, this is all in the kill count, but yeah, he had no idea what he was doing with the movie. He like would be in the way of shots and not know where to stand on the film set. So they all came from a theater background and focused more on the acting than anything else, which I think pays off because it's the performances that I think really make that movie. I mean, especially Jeffrey Combs is obviously. Bride of Reanimator is sponsored, so that one will be able to have more of the good stuff in it, which is good for the end because the end of that one gets crazy with her falling apart. No, Tom Savini is not involved. Tom Savini's in less things than you expect. Like K&B, I think, comes up the most. Probably because they're a company with 3 dudes as opposed to like a single makeup artist. But hi, Travis. How's it going? Yeah, I loved SummerSlam. And yeah, the summer kill count was a lot. Summer kill counts were a lot of fun. Just moving on now. Reanimator. Did I hear that Chris Rock is writing and he's not starring in the next Saw. He's writing and producing, right? I don't think he's acting in it, is it? Is he? Or am I totally wrong? He is? Oh, wow. I thought he was just in fact, I thought he was just producing. Is he writing it? Oh, I know that Darren Lynn Bousman's directing and that Rock is producing. Did they wrap production? I know that he's been posting pictures on Instagram. And yeah, the work or the code name for shooting it was organ donor. Jordan, there is a Reanimator musical, actually. That exists. Yeah, the Reanimator musical exists. Yeah, for real. Look it up. And I think Stuart Gordon, he at least condoned it, maybe even helped them write some stuff for it. So it's been exactly a year since our last August stream. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, wow, I had no... Chris Rock and Sam Jackson are acting in it? What? I have not watched any Final Destination fan films. I generally don't watch fan films. I'm so curious to see what this new Saw is. I don't know. You know, it might be fine. I wish that the series had stopped with the 6th one or had a better 7th one to end it. I think Jigsaw was entirely unnecessary and did not do the series any justice. God, those first 6, man, I love it. I love the first 6. But see, Connor, like, Logan doesn't even deserve to be mentioned alongside Dr. Gordon and Hoffman. It's so dumb that Jigsaw was like, yeah, this Logan guy's been there the whole time, even though this is the 8th movie. Fuck. God, I hated those last 2 fucking Saw movies. I'm tired of all these motherfucking traps in this motherfucking warehouse. Oh, don't worry, Bolick. I mentioned Robert Sampson by name. Wait, as top-notch villain, do you mean David Gale for Dr. Carl Hill? Because Robert Sampson is Dean Halsey. I'd still mention him by name, but I'm not sure I'd call him a villain. He's more of a patsy. I have not watched Basket Case 2 yet. No. Do I still think Hoffman's coming back? Well, I don't know what the situation is with this new Saw. You know? If it's a reboot or a what. So I can't say. If it's a reboot, then obviously not. If it's a continuation, I don't know, maybe. I think Costas said he was interested. Oh, yeah, Bullock. I've been spending a lot of time with Reanimator. Well, see, Sam, saying the writers confirmed he didn't escape the bathroom doesn't really mean much because writers don't have the final say over a series. If anyone did, it'd be the producers, whoever was producing the movie, but whoever owns the rights. Like, when an actor says something about their character, I don't take that into, like, as far as like the future of their character goes, I don't take that into consideration because they don't have any control over it, and neither does a writer necessarily. Like, the person who wrote Jigsaw has doesn't necessarily have any say over what they do with the next Saw movie. So just because they think that Hoffman never got out of the bathroom doesn't mean that he didn't, because the producers and writers of the new movie can decide that, oh, yes, he did. Were much of the OG Reanimator filmmakers involved in the third one? Only Brian Usna. I haven't gone over the behind-the-scenes stuff for that one yet, but as far as my understanding is that only Brian Usna, who produced and co-wrote the first one and then directed the second one. He directed the third movie, but it's a Spanish-American production, so all the crew members, I noticed, have Spanish names. I'm assuming it was filmed in Spain. It is like essentially a foreign film in English. So I don't think anyone else involved, except for maybe Screamin' Mad George, like maybe a makeup artist was involved in the third one. It's not a good movie, unfortunately. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I still don't understand how fucking John Kramer knew what Annie did. How the fuck did he know that she killed her baby? It makes no goddamn sense. He lived next door. He didn't live in the next room. It's so stupid. Like, oh, I know that you secretly, privately murdered your baby. He witnessed it? How? How did he witness it? He's the next door neighbor. Through the window? Bullshit. Bullshit. If that's what happened, I need to see that shot. I need to see his point of view of seeing her through the window, because that is totally unclear and stupid. It's so dumb that he's just like, she killed her baby. Did I hear Halloween Kills is bringing back Tommy and Lindsay? Yeah, that's fun. And who's playing Tommy? I forget. Oh, yeah, Anthony Michael Hall, right? Dun, 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 dun. What's my favorite horror comedy? Does Reanimator count? Because I think it's hilarious. I also love Cabin in the Woods. It's not a good movie, but is it a fun movie? Beyond Reanimator, I wouldn't call it a fun movie. It's a movie. Some of the gore is good. Hey, what up, Bryson? How's it going, Bryson Whittington? Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed your shout-out. Oh yeah, please be safe from that hurricane. Nameless City. I fucking forget. I forgot that Saw takes place in Nameless City. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Oh wow, that's right. I love that. God, I love the Saw series. It can't even commit to taking place inside an actual city. It's just Metro PD. Oh, Young Frankenstein is best horror comedy. Young Frankenstein's very good. I have a weird calling it a horror comedy is it's not really horror at all. I don't know. I feel like it's less of a horror comedy than even like Scary Movie. Dun, 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 dun. It's modeled after Detroit. I feel like it would be. Yeah, it's filmed in Canada. Yeah, Mars, Ready or Not in your top 5 horror comedies. I don't dispute that. It could be up there for me as far as horror comedies go. I don't know how you found it boring, dude. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Bryson. Jordan, you had never seen Scream? Oh, I'm glad you got the chance to see it. Yeah, the opening scene of Scream is one of the greatest scenes in all of horror. Absolutely. I think it's incredible. It's probably the best opening scene ever. It's so fucking good. Yeah, Connor. Scream did in fact change the horror genre. I don't know forever. It definitely changed it for a few years there. No, I haven't seen Slasher yet. We didn't get to know any of the family. What? I felt like I knew absolutely all of them really well. I mean, they even developed like the like Charity in a lesser movie. She wouldn't have gotten any of that, any of those scenes where she's talking about why she's doing what she did. Name 3 facts about the dad. I mean, the dad, like I said in the podcast, was one of the lesser developed, but he was like a stand-in for the inherited wealth. 3 facts about him: he's proud of his family's lineage. He gets flustered when things are out of his control, when things go wrong. I don't know. Third one, he loves his wife a lot. He probably abused Alex and Daniel. Oh, interesting. Who's the dad? What do you mean? Who's the like the actor? I forgot his name. I I don't know, Bullock. I just strongly disagree. I felt like the characters were one of the best points of the movie. Shutter took off Basket Case. Oh man, it's a bummer. That's a lot of work, Anthony. TV shows are always hard to deal with because you know it's so many hours of stuff, and we'd never want to like half-ass something like that. We wouldn't want to have an episode just to get the listens or views because it's Haunting of Hill House. We would want to be able to talk about it in depth, and the longer the content is, the more difficult that is. See, I love Your Next and Ready or Not. I love them both. Like, Your Next is probably a little bit higher for me, but it doesn't take anything away from Ready or Not for me. Yeah, they are fundamentally different characters for sure. Yeah, get the Basket Case trilogy. It's a pretty good box set, I think, right? Or am I thinking of It's Alive? Because this is a pretty cool box set. I've only seen the first one of these movies, but well, I guess it's less of a box set, more of 3 Blu-rays slammed into a cardboard cover. But what's the Basket Case one like? Now, if you want a good fucking box set, the Phantasm one is fucking great. Did I see Scream Resurrection? Is that the new Scream series season? Hi, Keyblade. Kitty, how are you? I'm good. I didn't watch the video, Mars. I didn't watch Foundflix's video on Ready or Not, but I read the comments, and I got upset that there were people saying, oh, then I guess I'll just stay home and not go see it now. I'm like, no, go see it and form your own opinion. So I didn't actually watch the video to see the specifics of what he said. I did see a lot of people saying, like, it's not the same as Your Next. Stop comparing it. But I wish that people were more willing to go see something and decide for themselves rather than just just internalize other people's opinions. And that goes the same with my opinions on movies. There are plenty of movies that I don't like, but people should decide for themselves if they like stuff. What's the long-term goal for Dead Meat? I don't know, man. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably have to take some time either off or wind down at some point soon, just to get some other stuff in order and think about things like that. Right now, the workload of Dead Meat doesn't allow for me to stop and think about the future. It's more of just a maintaining the present and getting stuff done that needs to get done. So, yeah, I would prefer to not break my streak, my unbroken streak of a kill count every week since I started. So I might in November or sometime soon switch over to doing like maybe the Universal movies or something that lightens my workload. I say the old Universal movies since they're only like an hour long, so it would be less work for me to cover them, but I would like to figure something out to allow me to stop and take a breath and get like some financial stuff in order. I got to do clean my apartment. I definitely got to, yeah, so we'll figure it out. But I'm locked in until the end of October because of just how the season and the way ad revenue works and everything. But we'll see. I do have a Belial figure, Anthony. It's on the set now. Let's see. Reaching into the void. Oh, like what? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I haven't seen Scream Season 3. Have I seen The Orphanage? Yes, once a while ago. I just remember the red light, green light game or whatever's like that. What was with the fan in some of the Final Destination videos? I mean, the fan was in all of them, and it's Death is always using wind. And in the first movie, it literally uses a fan. But yeah, Death has always blown that wind around. Will I ever branch out to more can? No, I got enough can right now. Oh, more conventions, such as the ones we have here in Florida. We'll see. Unfortunately, the fucking convention videos don't do that well. They take a lot of work to make. In fact, I lost money on the Midsummer video because I paid Bree to help me edit it, and I paid her, what her time is worth. And then the video did not make as much money as I paid her to edit it. So convention videos, it sucks, man. They're my favorite videos that I make. My Universal videos are literally my favorite videos on my channel. But yeah, I don't know. If I go to conventions, I'm not sure if I would make videos, I guess. But I'd like to see other ones, like other conventions. Hey, Colliginous. Have I played Dead by Daylight? Yeah, Sam, I played it a couple of times on my Twitch, which has also been neglected because it's just another thing that I don't have time for. But Troll Hunter I saw right when it came out, Anthony Green. So that was, 2011, I think? I saw it at a film festival in Traverse City. I liked it. I would love to see it again. Dead Snow I have not seen. Oh, the channel's mentioned on Bloody Disgusting comments? Oh, I hope they're positive. I feel like anyone who's commenting on a Bloody Disgusting article is probably a hardcore horror fan, so I hope they're enjoying my work. Oh, what was his name? Grady? Who wants the Children of the Corn kill counts? Yeah, man, I love those convention videos. It's a shame that more people don't watch them. No, I'm good. Thanks, Bolik. Who are you talking about besides Scott Derrickson? Oh, I guess James Wan. James Wan and I don't know who else. I know, Bryson. It's so weird. Like, her and Chelsea text a lot. Oh, Muschietti's doing Flash. Sponsors for the convention videos. Well, we wouldn't be able to get as much money from a sponsor for the convention videos because the whole thing is like, we're like, hey, if you give us money to make a kill count, we'll guarantee that at least 1 million people will see it, because all kill counts get 1 million views at least. So, but with a convention video, it'd be like, we'll guarantee that like 200,000 people will see it, so it'd be at a lower rate. Is my understanding of this. I have other people take care of that shit for me. I don't do business stuff. Oh, yeah, the It premiere was fucking dope. Flynn, our podcast on It Chapter 2 will be out when the movie comes out. It's like an hour and 40-minute long podcast. We talked about it a lot. But yes, essentially, I loved it. It's not a perfect movie, but everything it does well, I think it does amazing. And I was happy to see it 2 times, and I would gladly watch it a third. Favorite person or people to meet and interview at the conventions? Dude, Jeffrey Combs is so fucking cool. And Kathleen Kinmont, she was really great too. I love it when they just have fun and they just like open up. Bruce Abbott, actually, also from Reanimator. Fucking great guy to talk to. And it probably helps that like we got to talk to him for a long time because his line wasn't quite as long as like Jeffrey's or Barbara's. But yeah, when they just like have fun with you, it's great. See you, Connor. Thanks. Oh, cool, Jordan. Yeah. What's Lucy up to? Last I saw, she was being a bed kitty. She's such a little fucking stinker. Every night we go to bed and we put her on the bed and we're like, just go to sleep with us, Lucy. And she gets up and goes and runs around. And then every morning we wake up and get out of bed and she hops in bed and is like, this is my bed now. We're like, cool, thanks, Lucy. Why don't you just adjust your schedule so that we can all sleep on the bed together? But no, she's a spoiled kitty. She's the most entitled kid. She met Remus. She met Brizzy's dog, Remus. And it was the most promising we've ever seen her with another animal. Because with my sister's dog, she was very mean and hissed at him and bopped him in the face a few times. And with Mike and Beth's cat, Ricky, she was also very mean and hissed at him, and we had to keep them separate through a door, and she just sat outside the door and hissed. With Remus, she never hissed once, and she only bopped him in the face once. So, progress, a lot of progress. She seemed more curious than anything else with Remus, but she's mean to other animals, man. She's so spoiled. You guys see the nice and adorable, wonderful Lucy, which is how she is 100% of the time with people. But as soon as you get another animal over here, she's like, nope, this is my place. And she just wants to dominate them. We're thinking, like, Chelsea and I would like to get a dog one day. We're thinking maybe a bigger dog would be the answer because all these dogs that she's interacted with now are smaller. And so I think she's like, oh, I'm a bad bitch. I can do this. But maybe if we got a big old dog, she'd be like, you win this one. That's the hope, anyway. Regardless, she'll have to fucking deal with it because I want another cat and a dog at some point. I know, I want a corgi. Was Robert England intimidating? No, he's a sweetheart. He's great. I'd like to have a chance to talk to him a little more, though. That picture that we got with him was just a real fucking quick, get in there, take the picture, get out situation. Have I met a celebrity who was just a dick? No. No. Would I save Lucy like Ripley saves Jonesy? Hell yeah. Water snails. Freshwater snails. What? They eat carrots. All right. Well, speaking of cats, I unfortunately have to leave. A friend is having a birthday event, and we're going to go to a game house and play board games. But perhaps more importantly, we're going to go over to her place first and pet her. What are they? The naked cats? Hairless cats. The hairless cats. They're naked cats. So this will be my... She rescued them, apparently. I've never dealt with hairless cats before. Yeah, Sphinx cats, whatever. But Chelsea loves them and promises that I will love them too, even though I feel like it'll just be petting a big cat tongue. That's what I imagine it feels like. Is like that dry, sandpapery cat tongue. I feel like it's that all over their body. But we'll see. People are saying that they feel like a warm peach fuzz. Peach fuzz? Like from Creep? All right, well, we'll see. But thank you, everyone, for being patrons, for supporting the channel. Adam Kuhn, Anthony Green, Ashley, Bolick, Bryson Whittington, Hottie Fan. It's John Bro Seth. I didn't see you talking in there, but hope you had a good time watching. Jarvis Fitzpatrick, Jonathan Ramirez, Jordan and Lindsay, Mars, and Sothark. Anyone else who wasn't in that list? Inky? Yeah, what up? Mars, M-Fish Production, what up? Anthony Green, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Frank. Movie King, thank you. Welcome to your first live stream. I hope it was everything you thought it would be. And if it wasn't, I'm sorry. One day, maybe another time we'll play games or something. Gabe, Bahina, thanks for doing this. And yeah, feel free to let me know anything that would help make the Patreon experience better for you. Oh, and Richard, hey Richard, how's it going? Belial scream to finish it out. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one of these, and it'll hopefully be... Oh, hey, Travis. It'll hopefully be before the last day of the month. But thanks, everyone. Be good people. See you next time around.